Welcome back to another Market Movers tutorial video. My name is Tyler Nethercott, better known as Teapot, and this week I'm going to show you our Chart Any Card feature. Chart Any Card is a great alternative to our popular card charts when we haven't had the opportunity yet to add a particular card to popular cards. It actually has some additional flexibility too over popular cards, which I'm really excited to show you. So let's go take a look. To get to Chart Any Card, you just navigate over to the menu bar, hover over the chart icon, and click on Chart Any Card. Now right off the bat, let's say that I just got done going over to popular cards and I wanted to look up a specific Kobe Bryant card and I didn't find it there in that list. So I'm going to go ahead and come here and click Kobe Bryant. And I'll do 1997, Ultra Basketball. And I want to see the Jam City insert. And I want to see it in raw. I'm going to click search. And here's right off the bat a chart, which I can blow up into full screen if I want to. Same search functionality as we have on popular card charts. And it's showing me a nice chart line that this card has been trending up over the last 3 months. If I scroll down, I can see all of the detailed results. You can see that a GMA listing snuck in here, so I can actually hide that. If I wanted to exclude GMA from my listings, I can actually do exclude GMA and hit enter. And then GMA comes down here as an excluded term. I can rerun my search, make sure that there's no GMA cards sneaking in. Okay, you can see that there are no GMA cards now. If I scroll down, took the GMA listing out of this, and I can actually go ahead and exclude this, clicking this little trash icon as well. This is a lot. Somebody didn't put lot in here, but they did put the number 2. And just scrolling down, it looks like those results are pretty accurate. So Jam City, really cool insert set. We'll probably be getting that in soon because it has been really popular, and that's one that came to mind when I was thinking about which card might I want to look up. But basically you can track the same thing as popular card charts, see how this price has trended over time. And then a really cool feature here is you can actually click on this card and go to add to my collection, put in basketball, and that's really all that you need to do. Click next, put in what you paid for this card. Let's say I paid 25 bucks. And let's say that I bought this back in, let's say I bought it in October. And now this card is worth $175, which we saw on the chart. Click finish. And now this card has actually been added to your collection portfolio. If I were to navigate over to my collection, I'd see it there. I'll be getting into my collection in a future video more in detail, so we'll cover that more at that time. But this is a really great place to come in and quickly search, see what the prices are of a specific card, and to be able to add it quickly to your collection as a manual card if we don't have it as our popular cards in our popular card charts. So another really cool feature, we do not have non-sports cards in Market Movers yet as of recording this video. It's on our roadmap for later in 2021. Right now we're really focused on getting sports cards in. With that being said, you can still use Chart Any Card for non-sports cards. There's no reason you can't. So I'm going to show you a saved search that I have here. And one thing that you'll notice, we allow you to set up different categories for saved searches in Chart Any Card. So I've got non-sports, comics, which I'm going to show you in a second, basketball, baseball, etc. I can add an unlimited number of categories. So I'm going to click on this 1990 Stan Lee rookie card, which is what I've called this search. And you can see that it's going to fill in all the same data that I had before, run the search, and show me the graph. And it looks like this card has been trending down lately. After a hot run a few months ago, you can see this really cool Stan Lee card, which incorporates some of his most notable characters, Spider-Man, Captain America, etc., all into this card. Really cool. I bought one of these as a Marvel fan just to have for my PC. And then again, you can come down here and check, okay, this looks like a lot or something. I'm going to exclude that. I'm going to exclude this one. But again, really cool way to chart non-sports cards since we don't have them in popular card charts yet. You can do the same thing with sets. You can click on, I saved a search for 1985 Transformers. And then again, one of our members who actually has his own YouTube channel, Northeast Ohio Sports Cards, he actually pointed out in our Discord and on one of his videos on his channel that you can use this to search for comics. And so I'll show you the search that he set up for comic books. And really all that you need to do is type in somewhere in here what you want to look for. These are kind of flexible fields. We use them as a framework for specific cards. so that you kind of know, okay, how do I want to search for this? But you can put in Amazing Spider-Man 361, CGC 9.8, which is the grade, and save it here. And then these are the different exclusion terms. And if you scroll down, you can see this over time. You can see what the most recent sale is, $1,050. And again, same type of results. You have all the history here of what it sold for recently. Really cool way to save these. And the thing I like about this over, say, like eBay save searches is just, it's all consolidated, it's all organized, and you can categorize it the way that you want. And by default, you get the chart. You don't get that in eBay. And you can also get the save data, but then you also have this really nice for sale on eBay ad icon here that you can use. So if I click on this, I can come out here and I can see other listings right away, very quickly on eBay, and pick the best price if I'm really interested in buying one. So let's say that I don't want to look for a specific card. I just want to do some browsing. Well, one of the things that I like to do is actually save, or rather save searches that are kind of broader, like this 2020 Hoops High Voltage. Now, if I scroll down to the results here, this data isn't as valuable, this kind of most recent price, but it allows me to sort of browse just like I would on eBay and see, okay, here are the different players, here's some inspiration. Maybe I'm trying to build this set. Maybe I want to know what John Morant's has gone for, but I also want to compare it to some of these other players quickly. Well, I can see that. Morant went for like $16, Steph's right around 15, etc., etc. So this is kind of more of a broader search. I also just like to use this if I want to see, if I think a set could grow in popularity over time. I might save it in my save searches on Chart Any Card, just to be able to come in and really quickly access it. And again, there's no limit here. If you're anything like me, you've actually maxed out your save searches on eBay before, so this is another really easy way to do it, or a better way to organize it. So being able to have that flexibility, and then I could come in here and you can always modify it and put in, Steph, if you really wanted to find a specific Curry card from this set. Now I can see Steph. Scroll down, make sure the results are accurate. Another great option. And then a really cool thing here too is that you get the flexibility of naming this. You can do this where you put in the pack odds like I did here. This 2019 Heritage Nickname set has specific pack odds. One thing I really like about what Topps does, they put that on their hobby boxes, they put it on all their retail boxes so that you know what your odds are of pulling it. And let me just go ahead and clear everything out here, and I want to show you one more thing. When you put in a set here, you'll see these are all the sets that we have in Market Movers. By default, it's showing you every set. So when you select one, if you start typing in Prism, for example, and you click 2019 Prism Basketball, and then you click on this variations field, you're going to see the variations that we have set up, and it's actually going to utilize the search logic that we have established in our database for popular card charts for any player that you select. So you just put in red 299, and let's put in Steph Curry again, and we'll see if anything comes up. No guarantees, obviously, because there might not have been any sales of this card, but it looks like there were. So you can come in here and you can back out Mosaic, for example, and we're actually going to be enhancing our logic soon so that you won't even have to do this. But you can back out Mosaic. And now here is the red to 299 Steph Curry. Again, you can see it's utilizing our logic, excluding all the other terms, making sure that you're not getting Ruby Wave or Red Ice or other things just by selecting that drop down. Now, another cool thing that we're going to be changing soon, or we're beginning to sort of cut over, is to having the data make even more sense when it comes to sorting these variations, because we're going to be adding them entirely into the database for full checklists. So when I click on variation here, you get a little preview. 2020 Prism Premier League Soccer, which we just added in or are starting to add. We're going to sort these, and right now what you'll see is base, and all the base cards aligned together by their parallels so that they're not commingled alphabetically. Color Blast, obviously, case hit, insert, emergent, silver, kaboom. So it'll be all alphabetical. And then what we're going to have is the print runs, or the serial number, slashed here and appended and it'll sort of be a separate component. So I'll probably explain that more in a future video, a little bit, what the logic behind that, behind the master data management principles of this. But I just wanted to kind of give you a preview that, again, you have that logic at your fingertips. So that is Chart Any Card. Super powerful tool, really fun to play around on. Just put in your different search parameters, use it like you would for eBay. And I think it's a great alternative to popular card charts when you can't find what you're looking for in there yet. Adding those cards into your collection will allow you to keep them as a placeholder. You get that quick search functionality between Chart Any Card and My Collection. And again, we'll cover that more in detail in the future. But if you have any questions about this, if you have any questions about Chart Any Card, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Go ahead and smash that like icon, as well as subscribe and hit the bell notification so that as we're releasing more of these training videos, you're notified every time. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon.